What's going on, y'all? Man, those jokes were absolutely ridiculous. You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘵, and I truly appreciate you for being here with me. I don't even know where I get those jokes from, but anyways, this is about the buy and burn ability of the Pulsex token that's coming out. Before I get into this, let me look at some of the comments that I have before. My comments are growing. I'm getting more subscribers. I thank you guys for following me. Okay, the first one is by Polo890. He says, Richard came in last day in about 95% of the float of 14 billion hex. That means 15 billion plus was sacrificed. That means that about $1 billion was sacrificed by the wider community, the whole public. The estimated total float of coins is 133 trillion Pulsechain coins. Pretty much what this means is that Richard Heart is going to own about 95% of the value. That might seem bad, that might seem decentralized, but every single popular company in the entire world is heavily centralized. Facebook was owned by Zuckerberg. And the best time to get into Facebook was at the beginning when it was mostly earned by Zuckerberg. Same thing with Tesla when Elon Musk owned most of it. Same thing with Amazon when Bezos owned most of it. The best time to get into these companies was while the owners were still rich. They had a few $1 million, but they're not billionaires like they are right now. They had a few $1 million and they had like 90% ownership of the company. And yet every single person that invested into these companies are extremely rich right now. Next one we have is with John Hunter. Peace Benito, big up to this video. Thank you, I appreciate you. I'm all in Pulsechain, Pulsex, and Hex. Me too. Good job. We're gonna be rich. Anthony 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘵 says, digging this one, man. I'm right here with you with these X's. I find myself doing so many calculations. I'm patiently waiting. I am also patiently waiting. I cannot wait till it happens. I cannot wait till this thing comes out. This is when I predicted that Pulsechain was gonna do a 3300X in 2 years, a 3,300% X in 2 years. We shall see. I'm pretty sure 3,300 is still conservative. We'll see what happens. Then the inspirational mind, I like that name by the way, says that I put $5,000 in Pulsechain and $5,000 in Pulsex. God damn, he was rich. So I only need them to 20x to make me $1 million. In fact, you only need them to 10x to make $1 million. Wow, man. Where you get that money from? You're already rich. Shoot. Let's go. I'm really excited. Pulsex rocks. The next big improvement in crypto, 100%. Agreed. Those who don't jump on when it launches are going to be talking about it in the future. They will be whining. I remember when Pulsex launched and I could have bought it very cheap, but I didn't. Well, you snooze, you lose. You know what? Don't worry about it. Hindsight is always 20/20. It's not really a mistake. It's a lesson. You learn from your lesson and you're not going to make any mistakes from this. I'm going to come out with a video teaching you how to take your hex and get into Pulsex the day one that it launches, and you can still make hundreds and hundreds of gains in a few months and thousands of gains in the next couple of years, even if you just buy it on the first day of the Pulsechain launch. Don't worry, you have more than enough time to still get rich. And then finally, someone named Joining On Again and Again, nice name. I want to clip that opener. Great job. This is the joke that I said where this video is going to be short and quick, just like the night that your mom and dad made you. I'm trying to get my joint monetized. Hopefully they don't cancel my channel just for a little joke. Oh my God. We shall see. So what does this buy and burn mean? The thing about Pulsex is that it has this ability that anytime there is a transaction that happens or anytime you do something with a liquidity pool, some of the token is taken, and by some, I mean 0.29% of any transaction times 21% of that transaction is taken out of the blockchain and burned permanently, which means that this collection of Pulsex tokens can never be used again. Now, if we do the calculations of this, we can look at Uniswap and we can see that Uniswap does about maybe 9 billion, 10 billion dollars of transactions a day. We estimate that Pulsex will do about 2 billion in transactions a day. That means that 2 billion in transactions a day would turn into $1.2 million worth of net worth that is automatically pushed into the Pulsex system. That means that all the people that own Pulsex will collectively gain $1.2 million in value every single day. Absolutely amazing. So let me show you this new ability called buy and burn that's on the Pulsex website. Right now it's on the testnet. I have the website down in the description right there. Before, in order to do this Pulsex, like maybe 2 weeks ago, we had to go to this website, special website, and then we had to click all these tokens, and it was really confusing and difficult to understand. And you pretty much had to be a software developer to understand what the hell was going on. Now we have this special ability, if we go to this website, to be able to gain more Pulsex, gain more tokens when we burn these values. When we go to this website, it's also in the description below. We have the ability to burn the liquidity pools, so that way we can actually gain some tokens in exchange for burning it. And when we burn this, it actually burns 0.29% of the transaction times 0.21% of that 0.29%. So that ends up equaling 0.006% that is burned. The first value right here is called USD value. That's the amount of value that's going to be burned in US dollars. The token 0 amount is the PRT token that's part of the liquidity pool. And token 1 amount, all the way to the right, is the PLS value, or the PLS amount that is burned during this liquidity pool. There's multiple liquidity pools. If you go on the website, you'll see it. But we're just showing this for this example. Okay, finally, so then you go up here to the burn section. You see that the total value of the selected USD value is $0.00056. Like I said earlier, this will burn 0.77 PLSX tokens. And the bounty shows the relative value of the PLSX, 0.00077 PLSX, for every $0.00056. So all you have to do is just click the burn button, and then you see the fees. It happens, it says less than 30 seconds, but honestly, it happens within like 5-10 seconds. And the amount of pulse that you burn for this fee is 0.00019 pulse. That's less than like 1/100,000th of a dollar. It's absolutely crazy. So all you have to do is click confirm, wait about 10 seconds, and then voila, you burned it. And you helped the entire community and you helped yourself. Mind you, the value of Pulse right now, although this is the test amount, but the value of Pulsex right now is 0.00072. So yeah, just go from there. And yeah, I had to switch my camera, but don't worry about it, because I still thank you. I still love you. I still appreciate you. Let's get this money.